Hello, this is Daniel Thomas Andrew Daly. This is a Noahide sermon. Ham's Sin. Allusions of Incest / Sodomy. Ham's Sin. Allusions of Incest / Sodomy. Okay, I'll read it out. Genesis 9, verse 20 onwards. Noah was the first tiller of the soil. He planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and became drunk and lay uncovered in his tent. So he'd gotten drunk. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers outside. When Shem and Japheth took... So Ham and the father of Canaan saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it upon both their shoulders, and walked backward and covered the nakedness of the father. The faces turned away and did not see the father's nakedness. They didn't look upon his nakedness. When Noah woke from his wine and learned what his son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan." So he cursed Ham's progeny, cursed his seed. Okay. Now, Noah was considered a righteous man by the Lord, so he has some degree of holiness associated with him. And it says when he learned what his youngest son had done to him. So presumably Japheth and Shem, who had been told that by Ham that he'd seen Noah nakedness, presumably one of them told Noah maybe. However he learnt it. But that pissed Noah off, that Ham had gawked upon him naked. Now, is it that it's his son, and that's incestuous, and thus that in that sense incestuous sort of gawking upon your parent naked sort of unrighteous behaviour? Or is it because he's another man? It's because Ham's a bloke and Noah would be offended another man looking at him. Or it could be verily a combination of both. That sort of a close family member, you don't want a bloke looking at you naked. It might be Noah's thinking, or your own boy. And we do know that in Leviticus 18 and 20, both incest and sodomy, or homosexual behaviour, are sins. Now, we're not under Jewish law as Noahides, but this example of Ham looking at Noah naked and Noah really not liking him to the extent that he curses Ham's children, curses Ham's child, Canaan. Generally, it's teaching well enough that sort of either way there's probably problems with homosexuality and incest. So that potentially sinful behaviour for a Noahide is homosexuality and incest, and even though it doesn't go that far, it's just even looking at your parent naked really annoyed him. So if it goes as far as that actual sort of behaviour, incest or homosexual behaviour, that could potentially be considered quite a grievous sin for a Noahide. So I think I'll just update with that. So that, homosexuality and incest could potentially be quite sinful behaviours for a Noahide.